Friends, partner from all over the world. My name is Gustavo. Thank you so much for joining the Wellell training session. Today, because of the launch of our latest nasal pillow, the WiZARD 330 mask, we would like to arrange this training to present this new product to you, of course. But because there are also some new partners joining in, so we would like to use this opportunity to also give you a brief introduction of all of our masks. When we first started out, we developed the WiZARD 3 series, and then followed by the 5 series. And then right now we are talking about the WiZARD 330 pillow mask. So we'd like to give you quite like a uniform way of presenting this product. So today we invited mainly our distribution partner. Some has been with us for more than 10 years, and some are recently joined. So we'd like to use this opportunity to present the way that from manufacturing point of view, this is how we would like this product to be presented. But of course, you are in the market, you also have very valuable insights. So I believe that this kind of interaction can help us to make the whole package or selling points even more attractive. So today it will be me hosting this training courses. And of course, we have also prepared a video for each series. So it will be the video presentation and me giving some emphasis on the product features for each product category. And then we'll also leave some time to receive your feedback, questions, suggestions for our further improvement. So that is basically the brief agenda. So now we begin. As you know that when we first started to promote our masks, we first started out with the 3 series mask. The WiZARD 3 series mask basically has a very good features in terms of the seal. The sealing part, I would like to make sure that the mask that we design has a good seal, provide a good stability. So let us run through some of the features of the 3 series, which include the 310, the nasal, and the 320 full face mask. And then we're going to talk about the 5 series and last but not least, the nasal pillow. So thank you so much.
According to a study published in Sleep and Breathing, 70% of obstructive sleep apnea patients stop using their continuous positive airway pressure treatment within the first year due to mask-related discomfort. This includes issues like mask leakage, improper fit, too much pressure on the skin, a stuffed nose, and claustrophobia. It's totally understandable because if the mask isn't comfortable, continuous positive airway pressure therapy can be really tough to stick with. That's why Wellell's mask product line comes in, featuring WiZARD 3 and WiZARD 5 series. WiZARD 3 series uses 3D modeling and data to create an ergonomic design that ensures comfort and stability for all facial types. On the other hand, WiZARD 5 series, with its lack of frame straps, helps prevent claustrophobia and improves cushion fitting and positioning. Plus, its special ventilation technology reduces airflow turbulence, making for a quieter and more comfortable sleep. Next, let's talk about the WiZARD 310 and 320 series. If you're looking for a comfortable nasal and full face mask with great stability, the WiZARD 310 and 320 are perfect for you. They offer comfortable forehead support, a flexible yet durable frame, and an ergonomic cushion for optimal pressure redistribution. 1. Comfortable forehead support. Instead of silicone or gel pads, these masks use soft fabric in the headgear, giving you enhanced comfort and stability. 2. Flexible yet durable frame. This frame is flexible but strong, ensuring a superior seal without causing pressure injuries. You can twist and bend it without any worries. 3. Ergonomic cushion. The cushion evenly redistributes pressure across your face, preventing pressure injuries and fitting smoothly over your facial contours.
All right. So as you can see from the video, I'd like to just emphasize the three very important points of the 3 series mask, which I have on my hand. As we said that when we first designed the 3 series mask, we would like to emphasize on stability, which means that it has to give a good seal. And that has been accomplished because when we select the frame of the 3 series mask, we use the DuPont high-trail materials. And the high-trail materials will give this frame flexibility, but yet strong enough that even though if you sit on it, it's not going to break. So providing this flexibility can give you the customized stretch that can give you a very good seal. So I think that's very important aspect. And because it also requires, the forehead, but on the previous version, we use, the thicker, the interface, the gel type or the silicone, as you can see in the market. So we removed that and we just use the soft interface given by the headgear. So that will provide comfortable touch, but but because it has the full stretch, so you can have a very good seal, and plus the flex frame that can give you minor adjustment because every facial contour is a little bit different. So I think number one is the flexibility of the frame, but yet very durable. Second thing is the soft forehead touch, relying on the soft headgear. And I think the third one is the pressure redistribution given by the cushion that we also have a utility patent. So it can evenly redistribute the pressure on the nasal or on the facial area. So these are basically the three main functional features that we would like to, every time when we try to promote this 310 or 320, these are the three features that we would like to communicate with our partners. And I think that's the three functional part. And the three user-friendly part, I think we'd like to also mention. The three user-friendly part are, number one, as you can see here, it has these vented holes that we designed it so when the air is vented out, it will be dispersed 45 degrees and not straightforward. So 45 degrees, so when you're sleeping sideways, sleeping on the side, where of course for any obstruction sleep apnea patients are recommended by the doctor to sleep sideways. So you don't shoot the air directly to your patient, it will be dispersed. So minimal interference to your sleeping partner. And then a second thing is very easily to remove. Just with this buckle, just placing down like this, you can just remove the headgear. Just remove, just shrivel down, and this can be evenly removed. And on the other hand, if you of course we encourage that routinely you need to check for the cleaning of the cushion. So therefore, this one snap on and off is very convenient. You just need to align the arrow on the top and with a click, and it is basically assembled. So three features: functional, the flexible frame, soft facial contour, and then the cushion that's going to give you an even pressure redistribution. And for the user-friendly part, the 45 degrees dispersed air, very easy to remove the headgear, and also quick snap on the cushion to the assembling. I think these are the summary that we would like to emphasize on the WiZARD 3 series. So that's a brief story. Now, the next generation after the Series 3 is the Series 5 mask, which is the 510 and 520. And let us also run through the video to take a look at some of the functional and user-friendly features.
First up, let me introduce WiZARD 510 and 520 series. These are comfortable nasal and full face masks without forehead support, and they're praised for their quiet performance. 1. Forehead-free design. This prevents pressure points and gives you a better field of vision, perfect for activities like reading with glasses before bed. 2. Ergonomic full fabric headgear. Designed especially for side sleepers with obstructive sleep apnea. This headgear is entirely made of fabric to avoid pressure marks on your face, high heat dissipation, and high tear and wear resistance. 3. Mask chamber with flow separation technology. Our patented technology reduces air turbulence, making these masks super quiet for a restful night's sleep.
Once we enter in the 5 series mask, we can see that, of course, obviously, when we design this, we want to design an interface that doesn't have any forehead support. So that's the main concept. Of course, the benefit from that is that it's a better view, less contact. You can wear glasses, to read a book while placing your CPAP mask and et cetera, et cetera. So when I try to hold my mask like this, what did you see? You can see that with a single touch like this, the whole face, the head shape is already, as you can see like this, which means that when we design the headgear, it is 3D sculpted, which means that just by itself, it's standalone. So that gives, when you wear the whole headgear, it's already had a very good fitting. So one thing is that it's a 3D sculpted headgear, all full fabric materials. Because in order to have a very good seal, many of the design will place some hard plastic on the side to stabilize so it doesn't shift all over. But because it is 3D sculpted, so we remove any hard plastic because we, of course, for the OSA patient, like I mentioned, is suggested to sleep sideways. So with all the fabric that is very soft, these are highly encouraged. So it doesn't leave you a hard indent or redness of skin when you sleep, overnight. So full fabric headgear, highly efficient, highly good for sleeping sideways. 3D sculpted, so it can give you a good seal by it is. So that is, I think, the number one features. The secondly is, as you can see the design, we make this mask to be very quiet, very, very quiet. And one of the reasons because we thought about like its internal structure, how to make the structure itself to be very quiet. So we realized that when a CPAP, of course, this is the tubing, right? The CPAP will give air here and then come through this chamber and then enter in your nostril. And then when you exhale, it has to go somewhere. So we realized that if in the chamber, if the inhalation and exhalation comes to at the same chamber point, then it will create a lot of disturbance and that will create noise. And also carbon dioxide retention will build up inside the chamber. So you can see here, if I'm trying to show you the chamber, you can see the design of here, there's a central hole in the 510 or 520 chamber. So the air goes in through the hole, and then once it's exhaled, and because the air keeps coming in from the middle, so the only way that the air can be exhaled is through the outer 4 chamber. So once the air goes out that way, and then as you can see here, it also have the internal exhalation port, and the air exhale will go through that chamber. So that's why in the video we said flow separation technology, and we also apply a utility patent, is to reduce the disturbance, the turbulence of the airflow that may cause inside the chamber. And that's why, because of this particular design, not only that we have a patent, but also on the realistic point is that the carbon dioxide retention is very, very low. And that's, of course, is for the safety. And second thing is that it will offer you a very quiet interface. And that's the the quietness of this mask is highly appreciated. So that's why we would like to emphasize on these two features. And because these are the functional part, and on the user-friendly part, I think number one is that we don't use magnetic. It can be easily removed just by pressing out. Although you need some practice, just with a hook on the sideway, just push out, and it can be released. And with a single pull, and then it can be connected with a click. But because we don't use magnetic, so on the user-friendly aspect is, of course, on the safety issue. If any patient that has, using a pacemaker, and of course that's a friendly for our pacemaker, as we know that many of the masks which has the magnetic clip, which of course is very good features, but on the other hand, if something's wrong, then that may create some very conflict situation. So that's why, first of all, I think we don't use magnetic clip on all of our masks, but still is able to assemble, disassemble very easily. And the second thing is, of course, the cushion needs to be very easily to remove and clip on. That is also implemented to all of our mask design. And then thirdly, I think it's just this quick release valve at the bottom of the 510 and 520 mask. I think this is quite unique because maybe when you're already fit and you may need to, during middle of the therapy, you may need to go to a restroom or something. You need to take a pause, but you don't want to remove the whole mask and then reassemble. And especially it's quite complicated when the light is dim. So what you can do is just to release this quick valve, and then you can just go and come back and then just snap on with the tube extended to the CPAP and continue your therapy. So I think these are the three user-friendly features, very easily to remove the cushion, one snap, and then we don't use magnetic clip on the side. Second and the third is the quick release valve that is in at the end of the 510. So 510 and 520, these are the design. And because this mask we launched for a while, and we have presence in Japan and in Thailand, and we're very grateful because we also always have very good acceptance and support from our partner in Japan. And Dr. Narui, and he is one of the key opinion leader in Japan, and he also came to visit Taiwan several times and gave us a lot of support, a lot of good positive feedback on our 5 series mask. And on his last visit, we also asked him to ask him to give us some comments on he himself also used the mask, and he gave us a very positive feedback. And we also like to share with you on his thought on the 5 series mask. So we'll also run a quick video from Dr. Narui.
I'm Dr. Narui from Tokyo, Japan. I have sleep apnea, and then I use the CPAP every night, and I use this mask every night. This mask is very good for Asian people. The form of mask is good fit for Asian face. Very soft and very comfortable. このように簡単に装着ができます。非常に快適な使用感で、特に視野も妨げられません。場合によってはマスクを使いながらメガネも使用できて、お休みになる前に非常に快適な時間を過ごすこともできます。睡眠中にトイレに起きるときにこのマスクを外してもう一度ベッドに戻って 付け直すということもできますけども、ここにある脱着のアダプターを使うことによってこのままトイレに行って戻ってきてまたここでつけるということもできる非常に優れた機能も持ってます。非常に快適な睡眠を皆様に提供できます。そしてこのマスクのもう一点良いところは、呼吸をしている時の空気の呼気のエアが正面に出ないで横に拡散して出ていくということで、ベッドパートナーと一緒にお休みになっている時にその空気が相手の顔にかからないということで、非常に隣の奥様のためにも快適な夜を過ごせるという機能を持っています。とにかく音も静かですし、マスクをつけていることを忘れてしまうほど快適なマスク、510マスク WiZARD、非常に良いので、ぜひ皆さんお使いになられたらよろしいかと思います。本体の IX オートとの相性も非常に良くて、毎日快適な夜を過ごせると思います。そして朝元気になって、お仕事に行ける CPAP 治療をぜひ試みてみてください。このマスクの特徴は、ヘッドギアの素材が布でできてますので、脱着を簡単にした後に顔に当たる部分が非常にソフトです。もちろんこのような形で装着した時にここに当たる部分が柔らかいので、横を向いてお休みになられたり、こちらを向いたり、体位の変化でヘッドギアが顔に当たる部分も快適に使えるような特徴を持っています。ヘッドギアの形状もこのように頭にしっかりと装着できるように開発されていますので、ぜひ快適にお休みできるマスク510 WiZARD ご使用いただければ幸いです。
Just like to use this opportunity to thank Rumi, our president of Wellell, Japan. Just on that meeting, Rumi, remember, we were able to make this video, and I think it's because this mask really brought some excitement and a positive feedback. And imagine that not only in Japan, if we can replicate this kind of referral from doctors for example, in Thailand, Mr. Shuko, or in Bahrain, or in Middle East, in Singapore, Eric. Imagine that if we can have different KOLs to say, something positive about our mask, it will be much more influential than me, communicating, this product. But I think these are the concepts that I would like to work step by step. First, we have positive feedback from Japan, from Japan's KOL, and how can we, create this movement in different part of the Asia, which the market that we cover. So these are the previous mask, the WiZARD 3 series, the WiZARD 5 series. Now finally, our 330 mask that we have been waiting for a long time, especially if you are distributing for more than 7-8 years. You can remember that the last version of nasal pillow is the 230 nasal pillow. But right now we have been launching this new 330 mask, and as you can see, I have it in my hand. It's very, very thin on the sign of the headgear, and we also put a lot of effort on the side frame and also on the nostril insert angle. So let us also run through the video of 330, and I'll also help to recap some of the features of 330 mask, as well as the user friendliness of this design of this new mask. So please take a look.
Today, we are launching our latest WiZARD 330 nasal pillow. The WiZARD 330 has three main features. 1. Lightweight, easy to wear, one-hand removal. 2. High adaptability and stability. Unlike nasal or full face masks that cover the whole nose or the entire face, nasal pillows are designed to be lightweight, reducing the burden on patients. Easy to wear and one-hand removal. Easy wearing in just 3 steps. Taking off the nasal pillow mask requires only one hand and one step, thanks to the headgear. The special structural design features perforations that enhance the elasticity of the headgear, allowing for single-handed removal and adding convenience. High adaptability and stability. To ensure the lightest touch for more freedom of movement, we have introduced a patented inclined side frame. The inclined angle of the side frame creates a natural force onto the patient's cheekbone, lifting the nasal pillow away from the upper lip and thus creating the lightest touch possible. This design increases stability, even when sleeping on one side. The 3D sculpted headgear ensures the best coverage position for people with any head shape. Wear-free comfort and easy to fall asleep. The ergonomic pillow design features an optimal nostril insertion angle and a lift-up cushion that reduces pressure on the upper lip area. All components are designed for minimal contact with the face, and the pillow is compatible with machines while maintaining low noise levels. The goal is to ensure maximum comfort for patients while minimizing any disturbance to their sleep. User-friendliness is coded in our DNA, so let's review 3 unique features toward user-friendliness. The design is assembled from 3 lightweight support material pieces, a frame with a tube, a pillow, and a headgear. The assembly process is straightforward, and even disassembling for cleaning is easy. The mask features a clear orientation design with a logo facing up indicator. This reminds users to wear the device correctly, ensuring it's always in the right position. Even if the mask is temporarily removed in the dark during nighttime bathroom trips, the indicator helps users easily reapply it correctly on their face. Although there is no one-size-fits-all headgear, adding Velcro with hook and loop allows minor adjustments for ideal customized fitting. Finally, we'd like to share that the Wellell WiZARD 330 nasal pillow mask's performance is almost identical to that of leading competitors. If you prefer a comfortable interface with excellent visibility and the lightest touch, consider the WiZARD 330 for a restful night's sleep.
Same as the WiZARD 5 series. I'm just using my hand just to briefly lifting up, and the whole head contour is very obvious. So it has the 3D contour sculpted design by itself. So these are, as you can see, it's much more thinner than our previous version. So this is the whole scenario, and it also have some vented holes at the back, so it can provide a better air fluidity. So just by looking at the WiZARD 330, what are the features? I think number one is that we'd like to especially talk about its comfort, because of course it has all the features because it doesn't have any support, and just by the nasal pillow has very minimal contact. But besides that, we would like to ensure that how less contact it can offer. And one thing that I could show you is that when you demonstrate this to your customer, please make sure that you open this side frame at back, and you will see this blue coloring. I'll try to come closer. The two side frame. When you have this sample on your hand, and I would like you to just briefly remove it and then show to your doctor or your customer that this is a 45-degree inclined frame. And the reason why we designed to have 45-degree incline frame, and we apply utility pattern, is that when you place the whole mask, okay, And with this 45 degrees incline, and it's well placed at the cheekbone of the face. And when you slightly pull and then readjust, mildly adjust with the side strap that has Velcro on it, and when you actually pull it, it will create an uplifting force toward the top, uplifting force toward the top, which leave minimal contact to your upper lips. And plus, when you have this mask, I want you to take a look at the bottom of the foundation. This is the top where the WiZARD 330 is showing up, is the top. And this is the bottom. The bottom part is will leave on your lip. So the bottom part, as you can see here, it has an indent. So it creates a less contact to your lip. And when you actually pull the mask to tighten it, and because of that 45 degrees angle, and when you pull it, it will create a natural uplifting force. That's something that, on the video is trying to explain, but it's really hard to actually see it. But I want you to test yourself and then explain that to your customer, that this uplifting force will minimize the contact on your upper lip. And I think that's one of the features that is a minimal contact mask, and these additional features will make it even more comfortable. So that is one thing that I think we would like to emphasize. And secondly, it's the angle of the cushion. The angle of the cushion is well designed to have the best optimal insert angle to your nostril. So just a minimal contact to your nostril, and then with the uplifting. And I think these are the features that will help to make this mask very comfortable. At the same time, it's like you don't feel that you're wearing a mask because the contact point is so low. So these are I think the two key features of the 330 mask, which is, just by the mask itself as a minimal contact, very soft and 3D sculpted headgear. And then it also have this, when I pull out, you'll see the blue Wellell color. Okay, the 45 degrees inclined side frame, and with the indent part at the bottom of the nasal pillow. So when you actually pull it, create a natural uplifting force, and with the indent to create less contact on your upper lip. So when you're lying, the whole nasal mask, the whole nasal pillow doesn't cause too much of a pressure when you're sleeping sideways or facing up. So these are the two functional function. And I think in terms of the user friendly, I think it's number one is that it's very easily to wear. It's very easily to wear. Second thing is that when you remove this cushion, it's also very easily to remove it. And because we added this WiZARD 330 logo on the top, so it can prevent some of the mask brand that you don't know if you're up and down. So especially during the night, if you don't know which way is up, which way is down, and that may create some confusion. So it's very easily, we have this logo to orient it that's towards up, so you can always wear at the right direction. And these are basically the two main functions. And then the third one, I think, is many of the new masks is had like one Velcro, and I mean the one headgear and fits all, which is very good actually. But because the mask has some elasticity, and as a time it will wear out, so that kind of elasticity may phase out, and you need to get a new headgear. But because we still believe that each patient has different facial contour, so leaving some customized, like for example on the side of the WiZARD 330. It has this Velcro, on the side. So you can do minor tightening adjustment. And we believe this is very important. So we still kept the two straps on the side that has Velcro, loop, and hook. So you can minorly adjust. And once you adjust, you pull, create a natural lifting force, less contact. And that's what comfort is all that we intended to this mask to be. So these are the features of WiZARD 330 mask, along as all the other masks. So I would like to thank you so much for paying so much attention.